Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back here from another episode of let me clean that shit up. I am the light. Can I do anything about that? Hold on. Maybe it's freezing. Alright. Hello. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about a little something today called doing what you actually want to do and tying everything together to that. So when you live, it implies that you're alive, right? When you do something, when you work, what are you working for? You're working for the ability to live, to continue to live, to have money, to continue to live. But why are you trying to live, right? What is it that is kind of driving you forward? It is the fact, it's different for everyone, right? It could be a purpose for you, it could be something else, but fundamentally it is the idea that we are doing something worthwhile. And it is that we allow ourselves to be driven by things that are worthwhile. And a lot of the time, maybe you just don't have any reason to live, right? But you see those guys who are like, that single mom who has a child and, objectively speaking, her life is awful, right? And she doesn't have much going for her and she's working a job, but she has a kid and that drives her forward, right? That's like my mother. And yeah, she was like that. And I noticed by looking at her and seeing with her food, let me just take this hoodie off, dog. Yeah, you guys are gonna see my biceps. This shit feels illegal. Anyways, yeah. So I noticed by looking at her and looking at the way that she did things, is that she didn't have any clear purpose. But as a child, and she had to take care of me, she had to raise me, and I became her purpose, and raising me became her purpose, and so that was special to her. And she was living for that, and she feels very satisfied when she sees that I do something and that I make something out of what she's created, me, right? And so what am I getting at here? It's that if a single mother can feel a sense of purpose and satisfaction of something, and that is something that drives her forward despite all odds, despite how she's feeling, despite how things are going, then why is it that people spend their entire lives doing a job that isn't satisfying to them and come home and do something like fucking sit down and play video games and they don't feel meaning in that? Why do they do that? And the answer came to be because they just can't stand to live a normal life and be confronted with the fact that they don't feel like there's any reason for their living. And I think that's really sad. And I think that one of the main reasons why we're in self-improvement is to feel like we've given our lives meaning, that we've given ourselves value, that we've given things that we create value in creating something better of ourselves, right? And at the end of the day, we are our own craft. We are our masterpiece. We are the creation we are the marble that we mold into the truly fantastic thing that becomes the point that is at the end of our lives, right? And, excuse me. And we need to get to that point and we need to feel satisfied. And so what does that mean? What does that take? I'm 4 minutes in here. That takes being in a position where you're working on something that you care about the most, and something that you're not escaping from, but rather you're thriving towards. And we're in an age where this isn't mutually exclusive with like being broke, right? Like 50 years ago, if someone wanted to be a musician, they were fucking broke, right? Because it was like you either made it big or you were broke, right? Nowadays, if you're smart, if you are a thinking man, something will take longer than something else to make it work. But if it's something that you really care about, then the satisfaction of working on it will drive you and propel you forward, because you will be putting that work into it. And that satisfaction will drive you and propel you forward and give you what you were aiming for in life. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't make you money, yes. But think about it like this. Do you have priorities that need the money? Or are you the only thing that could be lost, right? Are you the only thing that could be lost? And so, if you're the only thing that could be lost by following a path that will leave you fulfilled, that will leave you at the end of your life saying, I'm happy, right? I didn't miss out on an opportunity. I didn't miss out on something that was going to be great for me. If you're doing that, then that's worth a lot, right? That's worth a lot of fucking money. That's worth so much fucking money. That's worth billions to most people, right? Just like laying down on your deathbed and saying, I'm fucking happy with that. I am satisfied with that, right? Like, maybe you didn't, you didn't go to Harvard or something, but you're happy, and you face God, and you ask God, what was my purpose, what was my destiny, and God tells you, it was whatever, it was that, because we ate the apple, we chose to have that freedom, right? And going by Christian mythos, we ate the apple, and we chose that freedom, and we are given that freedom to make choice, and so we bind ourselves to the system of beliefs that's instated in us, of, our parents and what people around us want. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is like the fulfillment that you get from something, right? And so here's an alternative to this, right? Say that you're broke as fuck, right? Because number one priority is still getting enough money to actually eat and get food on the table and live, right? The ideal is that you can do that and do the thing that makes you happy and do the thing that makes you fulfilled. And so how do you kind of find a path to making the thing that makes you fulfilled be the thing that brings you money and be a thing that gives you resources, right? We are in an age, excuse me, muffling there, where this is possible. And this is possible through stuff like content creation, through stuff like advertising, like info, school communities, right? You see Sam Ovens, you see Alex Hormozy, and the reason why they're so bullish on school, bullish meaning positive incentive, they think it's going to go up, it's because it's something that allows anyone to start a business teaching, right? A business on something that is a passion for them, right? And so we're in an age where it's becoming possible to do both. But either way, the message of this video, the message that I want you to take away from this is that you need to find a way to do what makes you feel fulfilled, right? And the number one priority is, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I don't think you should quit your job. I think that number one priority is always to stay alive. But as long as you're alive, follow what is important to you and follow it, making sure that whatever it is, whatever is important to you, is something that you can look at and you can say, I'm doing this, and I'm going to put my whole heart into it. Because I want you to really consider it. If it's meaningful to you, I don't want you to stop at anything to try and get it. I don't want you to stop at anything to try and achieve it. Because if you stop, then you weren't being true to yourself even then. Why did you throw away, an opportunity to go to university if you're going to just sit there and not do anything about it, right? What is the point in that? You want to put that effort in, right? Fucking choose something, man, and choose it, but go all into it, right? And you always need to have some backup plan. I'm not the type of guy to tell you, and it's just stupid when motherfuckers tell you, quit your job, quit university, right? Oh, fucking go all in and be broke. Bro, don't be fucking broke! Do whatever it takes to get enough money where you can fucking live. And once you have that money to live, go from there and fucking keep going on what you actually care about. But you need to be able to do things either way. In both scenarios, there's going to be situations where you're doing something that you don't want to be doing. You're gonna wake up one day, even if you're doing the fucking dream job of your life, you know, you are every single day, you're making an impact on the world and exactly what you want to be doing. Even if you wake up feeling like that, most days, there's always going to be that one day, that 1 or 2 fucking days where you just don't want to get out of bed. Where you just do not want to fucking put that work in, even if it is the perfect thing for your life. And when you're there, you're going to keep going anyways, because you made a promise to yourself. You made a promise to yourself that you would do what makes you fulfilled in life. And so you're going to keep going. And so you're going to have to keep going. And so either way, you're going to have to stay at that job. At least until you're able to create something. Because you need to be able to do something even when you don't want to do it. And anything that it takes to get you there, anything that it takes to do it, fucking go for it. Right? Do anything that it takes to build up that discipline. I'm going to make another video on like the slow and steady route, because I don't believe that you can just build up discipline overnight. I'm not somebody that was born disciplined. This shit feels cinematic. But I'm not somebody that was born like extremely disciplined. I'm somebody who was born extremely obsessed, but I have to build it up. I have to, it's not easy, right? There's addictions, there's things in the way. You need to build up, and that's everyone. And so be patient with yourself, and I want you to really consider yourself as someone that you need to be patient with, and that you need to grow with. And yeah, just, man, find something that makes you fulfilled, and go for that, right? Because what's the point in doing something, you know, I see all these people, they start SMMA, right? They're putting this time into SMMA. And if you're going to succeed in SMMA, you're going to succeed in fucking anything that you do, right? And here's a quick tip, right? If you're watching this far, you're going to listen to us, what I have to say. But when you're doing something that you don't want to be doing, one way that it feels like it's not pointless anymore is try and tie it together mentally to your purpose, to the thing that you do want to be doing. Tie it together, right? So say that, okay, I want to be an entrepreneur, right? I want to be a businessman. And I'm at university right now, right? And I'm at university and I'm thinking to myself, okay, wait, but this isn't going to help me. This isn't going to be the thing that, you know, makes me a millionaire, because fucking Andrew Tate told me, quit university, it's useless for you. The guy also tells you to not read books, right? I don't know if he's just allergic to information or just wants you to watch real world. Fucking, that's a side tangent, my bad. But say I'm at university and I want to be an entrepreneur, and I'm thinking, okay, this is useless, right? What's my degree, right? What is my degree? Okay, wait, I'm doing a engineering degree. Hold on. Let's look at the top 100 richest people in the world. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates were all doing engineering degrees. They were all in an engineering mindset before they founded their companies. And they only quit because their companies got fucking huge. Right? And that's the only reason they quit their degree. And so wait, you gotta think to yourself, hold on, maybe there's something about engineering that can help me get there. And so you're gonna tie together what you're doing right now that you don't want to be doing, that you feel is useless. You're gonna tie that together mentally with the thing that is purposeful to you. That thing that you want to do. Become fucking wealthy as hell. And even then, you know, what is your reason for being wealthy? But that takes a whole nother video on its own. So yeah, just think to yourself, man, how can this that I don't want to be doing, how is this directly leading and directly contributing to the thing that I am looking up to and saying, "Dan mi vita!" Right? I'm sorry for screaming, but give me life, I said. And you want to be thinking of that, and you want to say, how does this relate? And that makes it feel worthwhile. And that makes it feel like something that is part of the journey. It's something that is on the road. And that makes it a lot easier to excuse being in. And there's always going to be something wrong. But yeah, this is a 15-minute video. I hope you enjoy this one. If you're not in the tribe already, go ahead, click that link in the description. Join up. If you are in the tribe, drop a comment. I would love to talk with you and banter with you or something for this, you know, obviously green screen background, because yeah, this is definitely green screen, right, as that one guy said. Yeah, so put that work in. See ya.